That's what I feel when I think I'm in New Zealand. I hope you all feel the same. Now! Paul Henry wants me to be your Governor General. Well, he doesn't really. But don't think I can't be, because A, I could be, and I have been there. I know where they live. That was my third date with my wife. I took her to the Governor General's house. We got very drunk, and I think, but I'm not sure, we broke a table. But when I'm Governor General, that'll be fine. I woke up this morning and thought, I don't want to talk about this prick. So I've changed my talk a wee bit, and I've had to shoe in a few bits of the slides that are still the same. But as far as I'm concerned, he can fuck off to Australia. And I do hope that someone says, why have we got a Kiwi? Why won't we get an Australian, someone who looks like an Australian as our TV breakfast host? So fuck off. So I came to New Zealand and I thought it's going to be exactly the same as being back in Wales, where I'm from. We're white. I did learn that we burn quite quickly here. Normally it takes about a month of Sundays in Wales, but here it's about 5 minutes. And I also thought that we'd all sound the same. I don't have an accent. You all have one, but I don't. But then no one understood the word browser when I said that. And in my job, I said it a lot, and everyone went, "You what, mate? You what, mate? Open your web browser." You what, mate? I do look the same. I wear black sometimes. And I can walk down the street. But to be fair, I don't always wear the suit completely, as people who know me. But yeah, I look like any other bloke, Kiwi bloke. I do like rugby. I'm Welsh, come on. I'm in New Zealand. This is heaven, isn't it? So that is the one bit where I did slot in fairly seamlessly and without an issue, although I got kicked out in Christchurch from a pub. So I'm a Kiwi. I live the dream. That's a picture of me about 3 beers in on Riversdale. That's where I got my surname from. So I'm even named after a place in New Zealand. But I'm not from here. I'm from Wales. I've got an English father, a Cockney father. I've got a Welsh mother, although I think she's actually English, but she never tells us. That's not her. That's my nan, by the way. That is me. But when I came here, therefore, I had this duality. I mean, I really wanted to fit in. I thought I did, but I still wanted to fit in, so I wear the all-black jersey, but I've waved the flag a lot, and it was quite confusing. In fact, very confusing. So there's a lot of red in me. Of an evening, I will ensure that the redness comes out, and I will wear... I don't wear that a lot, honestly. Honestly, just mostly. The words here as well, what I discovered was that whilst I sort of get the very long words, it took me a long time to be able to say Te Awamutu, where I first lived. About 2 months. I couldn't even say where I lived. But that very long word feels like home to me. I can't say it. Llanfair PG, that's what we all say. My heart is constantly going home. That's the tunnel that takes me from England into Wales, into my hometown. And it will take a word, a smell, a sound for my heart to go back through that tunnel. It happens every day. In fact, when the Welsh were here, obviously, with the World Cup, I cried every single time the Welsh national anthem was played. My wife would hug me, wipe away the tears and say, "You're home, aren't you, love?" And I was. Despite me receiving a piece of paper that says, "I'm a New Zealander," from her, I still am extremely proud of being in this country and being a New Zealander. But what this talk has led me to believe is I have the stereotypes within me. I am Welsh and I'm extremely proud of my home. I don't wear the hat. I don't have a strange floppy arm like this guy does either. And I can't sing, which is very bizarre. The proudest thing is that my kids know where I'm from. And they will hug me and say, "Dad, are you missing home?" And very often, I'll have a little cry, and Jack will come up, sit on my shoulder, sit on my knee, and say, "It's okay, Dad, we'll go back sometime." So that's what I absolutely have in my heart whenever I hear or think of being Welsh. I have that louder and stronger than I ever believed before I wrote this talk this morning. And I'd like to say thank you to 3 people. Ignite Wellington for me standing up and having this chance for me to discover this. This has been a discovery for me. Anyone who's followed me on Twitter will know that. Also, I'd like to thank one person who challenged me to say, don't make it all funny, actually talk from the heart. Courtney Johnson, thank you.